So dinner tonight is leftover ravioli it's the two ravioli. So it's the cheese ravioli and the spinach ravioli from Costco's. Cheese ravioli we got from Publix because Costco's don't sell it anymore. The Celentano. And so I made like a lasagna. So I put a layer of the spinach one and sauce and cheese, and then the layer of the cheese one, sauce and cheese, and basil. So that heated up. And then this is the last of my pre-brown ground beef. I had browned a whole bunch of Costco ground beef, and I separated it into 4 freezer Ziplocs, and I froze them. So this is the last of it. I put 2 cans of the Trader Joe's sauce. Let it simmer to throw on that. And then some peas, butter. That's dinner tonight. And dinner tonight is macaroni and cheese, veggie blend, and grilled chicken. So the grilled chicken is just in some seasoning blend that I had, like a seasoned salt, like a chicken seasoned salt. You definitely smell the celery seed in it. And so veggie blend with some butter on it, and homemade macaroni and cheese. That one is the gluten-free one, and then the regular one, which I use Trader Joe macaroni. They come out big macaroni, not the little elbow. They actually big elbow macaroni. But that's what's for dinner tonight. Hey guys, dinner tonight I'm making rigatoni, baked rigatoni. I have a box of Desico rigatoni waiting for my water to boil. Did I even put enough water in there? And then I have leftover meat sauce with Trader Joe's marinara sauce. So I had made a big batch of that not that long ago for, I think it was ravioli. Anyway, so I had a big batch of that left over, so I'm just heating that up. I saw that I had some ricotta cheese in the refrigerator, so after the pasta is cooked throughout, I'm just going to mix it all together, top it with some mozzarella cheese, and throw it in the oven to bake, and that's dinner tonight. And then I'll make a Caesar salad with the romaine that we have for the veggie. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And there's dinner tonight. I don't know if you can hear that, but it's still sizzling. So that is the rigatoni, the baked rigatoni, sorry. So I made a Desico rigatoni pasta. I had leftover meat sauce with, it was just brown meat, seasoned with salt, pepper, some garlic, and then I added Trader Joe's marinara sauce. And then I had that from another dinner, so I had leftover. So I mixed that with ricotta cheese. So mixed all the pasta, the cheese, and the meat sauce together, and I put it in the dish, and then I topped it with mozzarella, and I baked it. And then this is the gluten-free one. So that's, I think, rotini. And I get my gluten-free pasta from Trader Joe, not Trader Joe's. I get it from Target. I knew it started with a T, and I like theirs because it's organic and non-GMO. And then I made a Caesar salad, so it's just a romaine. Actually, to my dish, I'm going to add radishes and kohlrabi from my CSA because I want extra vegetables, but croutons and some Caesar dressing, and I have Parmesan cheese on the table. And that is dinner tonight. See, easy peasy lemon squeezy. That's why you always make things in big batches. Delicious, can't wait. Hi guys, so dinner tonight is, start over here, flank steak that I put the adobo seasoning, spice seasoning on it. I didn't do fresh adobo because I actually just planned on making it today. If I was going to use a fresh adobo, I would have been marinating it at least minimum overnight with fresh garlic, oregano, and salt with some olive oil to get it going in a blender. But this is my seasoning spice blend, the adobo, with a little bit of avocado oil. So that's getting ready for a grill. I sliced up a whole bunch of onions, and I just have that cooking down with a little bit of salt and pepper. And then I'm doing creamed kale. So here's my kale. I crushed or smashed some garlic with some olive oil, actually avocado oil. So I'm waiting for that to wilt down, and then I'm going to add the boursin garlic and herb cheese to it. And then I just had some leftover potatoes, minimum, some white potatoes and sweet potatoes. So I'm just boiling them, and then look at that. My husband grilled a steak beautifully. So we're going to just slice that up. Oops. Top it with some onions. Got some mashed potatoes, mashed sweet potatoes, and some creamed kale. I had to actually put a little bit of milk to loosen up the cream cheese because it got really thick. And the cream cheese I used is the boursin. And that's how I make my cream kale or cream spinach. And then I'll show you what it looks like all plated up. And the boys like to top their mashed potatoes with cheese. Yeah. Cheese is good on everything. Anything smothered is delicious. There's Sean's plate. He likes putting cheese on his mashed potatoes. And of course the regular potatoes. And they got peas because they don't like cream kale. And there would be mine and my husband's plate. So this is the steak with the onions on top, the creamed kale, and the sweet potatoes mashed with just some butter. And that's it. That's what's for dinner tonight. So this dinner I put together with leftovers. I should have done it earlier, videotaping it. So someone had brought us over Mexican rice quite a while ago, and there was so much of it, a tray of it. So I actually had a nice big gallon Ziploc that I froze of the Mexican rice, which was really good. And then I had a lot of leftover taco meat that I made. So I made a whole bunch of taco meat. So I just put it together. I just put rice on the bottom of this, the taco meat, and I topped it with cheese. And so when we're going to eat it, I'm just going to throw it in the oven. Right now I'm going to put it in the refrigerator because it's early in the morning. And then when we're ready, throw it in the oven, bake it at 350 or 400. My oven has been acting weird. And serve it with chips or the flour tortillas so that they could wrap it up like a burrito. They could do whatever they want with it. Put it on a salad. Yeah. And leftovers, they do the same stuff. So that is a great way of using leftovers, Mexican leftovers. Dinner tonight is pan-fried chicken that I have seasoned with a spice blend that I get from the spice shop here in Tennessee. This one's called, I think, Lemon Pyramid Peak. Has a little lemony garlic pepper flavor to it. And then I have collard greens from my CSA. I'm going to saute that up in a pan with garlic and the yeast, nutritional yeast, with some salt, pepper, and avocado oil. There you go. And that's some extra chicken waiting to be fried. And then over here, we're going to have it with the Trader Joe mac and cheese bites. I pulled out my air fryer. This one's a Paula Deen one that I pretty much got off of, what is it, like Facebook Buy and Sell. And it's a pretty big one. It definitely has some quirks to it, being that we're a big family. Sometimes when I have to do a second batch, the heat doesn't kick in and I have to wait for it to almost like cool down a little bit before the heat starts up again. So I really want to get a Philips one, like a digital one, but I don't know, we'll see. But we're going to air fry the mac and cheese bites. And that's what's for dinner tonight. And here's Sean's plate. He got peas because he doesn't like collards, but some pan-fried chicken and the mac and cheese bites. Oh my God, it's so good. And then there's my collards. So I sauteed it with the Holy Quartet, garlic, salt, pepper, avocado oil, and nutritional yeast. And there's the chicken. There was leftover peas. And then me being gluten-free, I'm doing some leftover mashed sweet potatoes with butter. Let's go back to the plate. And that's what's for dinner tonight. So this dinner is roasted chicken with Brazzi bites from Costco, The roasted chicken is that whole chicken I got from Costco, and I broke it down. I seasoned it with some roasted garlic seasoning blend that I had a little bit left, so I finished it and threw that bottle out. And I don't even remember where I got that blend from, so I don't think I'll be getting it again. But I wanted to finish it off. I had it for a while. And then I browned it in the cast iron skillet, and then I threw it in my covered baking dish and then baked it so that it could cook throughout. And then Brazzi bites from Costco. And then I did Caesar salad on a board. I started chopping the romaine, and I was going to put it in a bowl, and I was like, you know what? F it. Why am I going to dirty a bowl? So I just left it on the cutting board, and I sprinkled some Parmesan cheese on it, and I'm actually going to drizzle the Caesar salad dressing on it, but I'm going to keep croutons on the side because I don't want croutons. But yeah, that's what's for dinner tonight. Here we're at a restaurant called Molinari's. I got chicken Florentino, and my husband got meal Parmesan. We're celebrating Sean's birthday. We have a lot of people around, and we had some wine. Really good. Parmesan Southern wine. Okay. Dinner tonight is empanadas. I got my empanadas being made. Oh my God, so good. Here are the ones waiting on standby. And my meat that will be extra, which I will freeze for another time. Smells so good in here. So I made a salad that I'm eating before we have dinner. I'm not eating it with the empanadas. I'm eating it before it. But this is from the CSA. Look at it. It looks like little marijuana. So it's the CSA, has the red leaf lettuce, arugula, the hemp, marijuana. Pretty funny. I actually gave some to Apollo. He ate it. Oh my goodness. Anyway, and then cherry tomatoes and the cucamelons are in there. And I made that basil vinaigrette that I usually do for the pasta salad. I made a jar of that. So that's the dressing that I put on it. And when you eat it, like when you smell this, it smells, I don't know if you guys had CBD oil. It smells like CBD oil. If you eat it plain, it tastes like CBD oil. But when you add it with especially another bitter like arugula and some dressing, you kind of can't tell. There's no taste difference. Hopefully I'll feel health benefits from it, but yeah, pretty funny. But yeah, the hemp salad. So, and then I'm heating up the empanadas and we'll eat them. Just waiting on one more boy to come home and then they could have it. So that's what's for dinner tonight. So dinner tonight, here's my Caesar salad on a board. I'm going to drizzle the Caesar dressing on it and serve it like that. The boys seem to really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun. Don't dirty up another bowl. I made chicken Parmesan, our favorite chicken Parmesan, but this time I used fresh mozzarella. And I have the basil from my garden. And then I had, well, they started dipping into it, but we had some leftover bread, and I just ripped it up and toasted it up and drizzled some garlic oil on it. So, oh, and then there's that homemade sauce that I made, so they've already started dipping it. And that's dinner tonight. Hey, guys. Dinner tonight. Costco kielbasa that I'm going to cook up in the skillet. There it is. And then cornbread from Trader Joe's. I like to add sour cream to it to make it moist. So that's done and that's sitting there. And then CSA salad. I do have some romaine, so that came from someplace else. But I have cherry tomatoes in there. I also put some pieces of the unexpected cheddar from Trader Joe's. So good. I made my basil dressing that I make for the pasta salad. But I put it in the regular salad. What else do I have in there? Cucamelons, arugula, the hemp's in there too. And that's it. Delicious, all tossed together. That's going to be dinner tonight. Dinner tonight, burgers. These are the grass-fed burgers from Costco. We put some with cheddar cheese and some have provolone. And then I sauteed up the mushrooms from my CSA. So there's lion's mane in there, golden, excuse me, golden oyster and pink oyster. I think there was another one in there too. And the rolls from Costco. But here I have my gluten-free bread, Canyon bread that I toast up. I like that as my bun. And then over here, I wanted to show you real quick too. So my husband uses the Trader Joe's organic ketchup. This is homemade ketchup I actually made. Boys love it. But this, oh, my husband also likes to put Trader Joe's barbecue sauce on it. But this has to be my all-time favorite. So the burger with provolone, onions and mushrooms, and Peter Luger steak sauce. Oh my goodness. Only Publix carries that here in Tennessee because Peter Luger is a steakhouse in New York City. Unbelievable. And we actually, one Publix actually stopped carrying it. And we had to go all the way to another Publix to get it. But, that's really good. That's dinner tonight. Hey guys. So tonight's dinner is Trader Joe's frozen Chinese food. I got the mandarin orange chicken there and the barbecue teriyaki chicken because Sean doesn't like the mandarin orange chicken. And then that's just a medley of vegetables. I had some leftover broccoli, just a few florets from the Costco bag. I had green beans from the CSA. I had like half a bag of frozen corn, half a bag of frozen peas. So I actually mixed it all together. I put it in my cast iron skillet with a little bit of avocado oil at first. Actually, I put it in the microwave to steam first and then added it to the avocado oil. And then I added some garlic powder, some sesame oil, and some liquid aminos, or soy sauce. But I had the liquid aminos. So that's cooking up so that could get that nice Asian flavor to it. And then my white rice. Little quick meal. Busy today, so no prep work involved, just cutting the green beans because those were the long beans. But that's it. Dinner tonight. I had some leftover arroz con gandules, so rice and pigeon peas that I froze. I had this in the freezer for quite a while. There's only going to be 4 out of 5 of us eating dinner tonight. And this is leftover empanada meat that I froze. So just going to defrost it, serve it on the side with some rice, and make a salad. And that's dinner tonight. So there's dinner, the empanada meat, the arroz con gandules, and a salad. And that's what we're eating tonight.